This brass fish is named Philip Rugolt. I had the pleasantries of meeting him. He's been telling me some things about the game collecting community. Now, game collecting community is not my biggest focus on this channel anymore. It's a hobby I enjoy, but it's not the direction I'm going in these videos. But god damn it, once again I had to wake up from my twisted tea, drunken stupor, crawl up to this fucking, this out of focus camera, and save the game collecting community. I'm still dealing with the Amico nonsense of people being duped by that con man, Tommy. It doesn't matter. That's water on the bridge. You know, once it releases and dies off, it won't matter anyway. You know, I don't want to get in a debate. If you like the Amico, we're both ready for it to release, is all I'm going to say. But it turns out there's a new thing with game collecting. Apparently people have been paying tons of money to get their games, like they send them away, and so some people who claim to, like, know a lot about, like, about looking at video games and saying if they were, you know, they can look at them and be like, nice. And they're pretty good at that. They got a lot of abilities to do that. And that they do is they take a game and they seal it up in like this plastic box and they charge you hundreds of bucks and, you know, they laugh to the bank and, you know, toss it in the P.O. box. It comes on back to you. And you know, you look at it, you can't play it, and you do a smile maybe. I mean, that's one side of it. On the other side, you got these shady people who used to do comic sales coming into game collecting, and they're like somehow duping people into paying $1 million for like Mario 64 on the Nintendo 64, some nonsense like that. I mean, to be fair, they're running a pyramid scam essentially. It's we'll get into those people on the top, you know, destroying this hobby. But I want to talk about game grading in general. That's what I'm talking about, game grading. People send their games away, they get graded, and, you know, nice, and they get shipped back, and, you know, they can feel good about it. First of all, I don't know why you're spending so much money on that. I mean, I did it for free at home. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but I had a discarded sandwich tin plastic bullshit box laying around. There's some watermelon in it, you know, some free air freshener. You don't get that in graded gaming. So I tossed the cartridge in. I think it came out pretty good. You know, a nice ghetto white trash version of grading. But you know what? I saved a lot of fucking money. And I realized grading's fucking retarded. I mean, no offense, because I have a love for the game collecting community. I have a love for it, you know. But Jesus Christ, this is the type of shit that would drive a fucking man psycho. I mean, Jesus Christ. And I mean, logically, I shouldn't even be making this video. It's just like the Amico. This video is just going to alienate people against me in the game collecting community. But fuck it, I ain't just going to sit cowering away, drinking beer, fucking chilling, not causing any controversy. Nah, motherfucker, I'm going to launch right into this.
Realizing he needs more help, Haytham calls in the big guns, aka his superhero alter ego.
Alright, in case you're not familiar, I'll break this down a little bit. You got this company called Wata Games. They grade the games. Again, they tell you a rating 1 to 10. 10 is the best quality, 1's the worst. And after that, you get it in a little plastic case and you can sell it and flip it for money. Then you got Heritage Auctions. The people who actually sell the games. So they're separate, you know. But why am I talking about graded games? You know, because there's been corruption. Who could have thought? What, a common Nintendo 64 game sells for $1.5 million? Gee willikers, I thought that was just the natural supply and demand of the market. I thought that was normal. Obviously it's not. The prices are ridiculous, okay? These are people trying to make money. It's a pyramid scheme. It's musical chairs. One guy sells it for $1.5 million, then that guy who bought it tries to sell for $2 million. Keeps going up. The issue is all these comic book people who are doing that with comic books, investing in them and shit, moved over to game collecting, and they're really dedicated to making the sealed market a thing. So, I mean, you got this Mark Haspel guy, right? And again, I'm rambling. There's a lot to this tomfoolery. You got Mark Haspel, executive at Wata Games, also selling games. Conflict of interest. You can't say the quality of the games and be the one selling them. Even if he's done something wrong, again, clear conflict of interest. And again, I'm rambling, I'm just trying to break it down for you. Give you the basic idea. So, in the end, people are buying common-ass games and putting them in plastic jail cells. It sounds ridiculous. I thought it was ridiculous for a while, in fact. Even before the obvious corruption came out, I don't like graded games. I've been judging people who post on Instagram. If you do graded games, I'm not trying to judge you. Try not to be too angry, but I think some grading's fine. Box NES game, box Atari game, some rare old thing in the box. Probably good to have a few, preserved copies, but when I see people fucking taking a $10 Wii game and spending the money to grade it, it's retarded. I'm sorry, it's really dumb. First, if you're doing it for money and investing, open up a Robinhood account, bet on some penny stocks, because you're gonna do fucking better there than trying to make money on video games, okay? The games that made the money are from a time period where nobody knew they were gonna make the money. When everyone's buying a product to flip in the future, there will be no market to buy it. Happened to Beanie Babies and McDonald's. This happened with fucking sports codes in the 90s. Remember? Get the shiny rare one. Is it worth anything? It's not. But again, the idea of taking a common game, people are spending hundreds of dollars to get a game in a plastic sealed case. It's ridiculous. But you know what? Let's get serious. I'm going to show you a little visual representation if you don't mind. This empty box is going to represent Wata games. This is the game you get graded. This is a small amount of the money you'll be paying. So, the empty box is ready for business. You're excited. You open up the box, you send your game to Wata. You put your money in for Wata. You close the mail package, you start praying, oh man, I can't wait to see what value I got. Jack shit. You know what? I can keep ranting about this all day, but it probably ain't gonna change anything. But tell you what, like any good retro gaming YouTuber, a company reached out and gave me a t-shirt, so now I'm gonna totally be on the side. There's a great grading service. Actually, I was mistaken. I actually love grading. There's this great service called Not a Pyramid Grading. Oh, it's the best, I tell you. I already got so many fucking games sent to them. My value is going through the roof, brother. And I really want to advertise to them, because again, they gave me a t-shirt, so they've totally flipped my opinion. Now I'm on their side.
Not a Pyramid Grading, the new, bold, epic, radical grading service for the low price of not $300, not even $200, but for only $500 we will have our experts grade your games. Forget puny plastic, we use big American-made cages. We're busy spinning stone wheels to make the finest metal. Order now and your graded game casket needs will be hand-delivered by a crap ton of crows. Free shipping.
Warning, Not a Pyramid Gaming is currently under investigation by 19 governments and 22 non-profit organizations. Delays may occur because of this.